Hello everyone and welcome to Candidly Cantrice. Again, if you have watched any number of my videos, I really appreciate it. I definitely do. I haven't been getting any comments or anything lately, but that's okay. As you know, maybe you don't, I try to drop videos once a week, and they're just basically videos about basically whatever's on my mind that I'm being frank about or candid about. And so, yeah. Come back next time. Go watch some old videos if you are new here. Like, subscribe, comment, all that good jazz. Make sure you hit that notification bell so that you're alerted to when I drop a new video. But make sure you go watch the old videos too. Okay. Anyway, so this video is, as you can see the title, what I call a loser's list. But it's not really what I call, it's a friend. But first, before we get into all of that, so next week, this coming week, I'm going on vacation. So there will not be an upload next Friday. I kind of got behind in recording. It's a whole thing. And so there will not be a video next Friday, which is what? The 2nd, July 2nd. There will not be a video. But then it'll resume the following week. I try to upload every Friday. Sometimes it don't always work that way, but I try. Anywho, if y'all can see my room, it looks cute right here. Oh, but you can see it. Like, my room looks terrible because I'm trying to pack. I'm trying to see what all I still need to take with me. And you know what I already have. And I just brought my suitcase up from the basement. And yeah, it's a whole thing. And I'm the type of person who like waits to the last minute for stuff. But for this, I don't want to do that. I just want to have everything ready and be ready to go. And that's it. I work better under pressure, but I just want to be ready to go. Anywho, so my room is a mess. I will get it cleaned up. The only thing though, my bed, I do make my bed almost every day. Like, a made bed, and it's only just recently happened. I was not always like this. I used to, yeah, I'm gonna go there because y'all ain't gonna be talking about me on this here internet. But I do make my bed, so that is a real thing. The rest of this place, though, is kind of, yeah. Anyway, so while I'm away on vacation, I will try my hand at vlogging and see how that goes. So you may get a vlog style video once I get back, and we'll see. I'll try. I don't know how people vlog. Like, I watch vlogs all the time because I'm a YouTube head, but I'm like, how do they be getting all this footage? Like, I don't know, but I'm gonna try. So anyway, let's jump into this video. So like I said, this video is called a loser's list. So a few years ago, I had a friend say that she was crossing things off her loser's list, and I'm like, oh, what's that? Before I jump into that, there are two specific friends that I have who are very goal oriented, who actually accomplishes their goals. So, you know, I used to be I was like 50-50. I would have a whole bunch of goals. I would accomplish some of them, but then other ones be like, yeah, but I'll keep talking about them. Like, I need to do this, I need to do this, I need to do that. But these two specific friends have, like, y'all really be getting down to business. Like, they say what their goals are, and the next thing I know, they checking them Johns off. And I'm like, this is amazing. So that gave me motivation to be more, I guess, specific and more intentional about the goals that I have and what I'm doing to work towards, you know, accomplishing them or whatnot. So, anywho, so she said, you know, I'm crossing things off my losers list, and I'm like, well, what is that? And she's like, anything that makes me feel like a loser. And I was like, that's very interesting. And so a few years ago, my list was pretty long. I'm pretty sure my list is still long. But the couple of things that I wanted to share, I actually have to go back and revisit my list and see what's all on there. But I did jot a few things down that came to mind, that still to this day make me feel like a loser. Obviously weight was one of them before. That is permanently off my list because, as you guys know, my little butterfly transformation happened. If you haven't seen that, click here to watch that video. Anyway, I am happy with where I am right now, but I am working to improve myself. So there's that. So that's off the list permanently. I do not have a passport, and it's because, one, I've always wanted to get a passport, but like I didn't want to pay the money that it costs for a passport, but that's dumb. Plus, I hadn't traveled anywhere in the United States of America, so where I think I'm going internationally. So I didn't press the issue. And so I'm trying to go somewhere this year. So I am getting a passport. Let me tell y'all what happened though. So I try to get all cute for my passport picture. I make an appointment. I got my application filled out. I got my money ready. I go to the post office. Lady takes my pictures. And you can't, well, she told me I couldn't smile, but I've seen people smile. Anywho, she told me I couldn't smile, so, you know, you know, she's like, you go back out and wait for the lady to come and, you know, wait on you or whatever. All right, cool. So I'm waiting. It ain't long. It's like, bird, boom, pow. Lady calls me up. She's like, do you got this, and I'm like, bow, bow, bow. And then it comes to my birth certificate. She's like, oh, this birth certificate is unacceptable. What do you mean it's unacceptable? I got this from the city county building. What do I got it for if it's unacceptable to get a passport? So I was really upset about that. But when I looked closer at it, neither one of my parents' names are on it for whatever reason. Why y'all giving out janky birth certificates? Anywho, Pennsylvania, that had me swole. So that kind of, because everything was going too smooth. Like, I'm like, this stuff don't happen like this for me. It gotta be a hiccup somewhere here or there. But that wasn't the type of hiccup that I was expecting, like not getting it at all. So I had to apply for a new birth certificate so that I can get my passport, because I'm trying to go somewhere at the end of the year. So we'll see how that goes. Another thing that makes me feel like a loser is not having a bachelor's degree. I have an associate's degree, but not a bachelor's. And I'm, as my candidates know, I'm very school oriented. I love to learn, all that good jazz. So not having a bachelor's degree be making me feel inadequate sometimes. And I know that's not necessarily the case, but sometimes it does. And so I go back and forth with getting my bachelor's degree. The main thing holding me back is finances. I do not want any more student loan debt. Like, I just don't. And so school would have to be paid for, like almost 100% for me to pursue my bachelor's degree. So that's something that I'm praying about. Can you guys pray for me too, that some doors are open, or, you know, whatnot. Because I do want to study law. I don't want to be a lawyer anymore, but I do want to have a law degree. So there's that. That used to make me feel like a loser too. Like, you could have been a lawyer. Like, what are you doing with your life? Anywho, another thing is not having a substantial amount of money saved. Like, I feel like I should have $10,000 plus saved, and I do not. And that definitely makes me feel like a loser, because it's like, what have you been doing all of this time? Like, seriously, what have you been doing? And so it's like, dang, Nabbit, you've been playing around. But I wasn't. But then I was. Whole thing. But I'm working on it. So however many days God has left for me, I am working towards building a better future for my children and being financially stable for myself while I'm alone in my house. I don't really like cats. Cats are great. I just prefer dogs. So maybe, because one day all my kids are going to move out and I'm going to be in the house by myself. And that's like, it's not terrible because I'm looking forward to it. But yeah. Anywho, the other thing is owning my own home. So I wanted to own my own home by 35 and 30 something. Tell me if you know how. I can't say that because you know I'm over 35. But if you didn't think I was in my 30s at all, if I didn't say it, or if you didn't figure it out from me telling you when I had my baby and how old my baby is now, how old you thought I was. Anywho, owning my own home by 35 was definitely a goal of mine that I have yet to accomplish. But guess who's not beating themselves up anymore? Me. Because it'll happen one day soon, because I am working very hard towards that goal. I want to have something to pass down to my children that they could pass down to their children, or whatever they want to do with it, but just having a piece of property. I'm also trying to pay this car off so that the kids could utilize it and I get another car. That's neither here nor there because we're talking about being a loser. So yeah, so those are my I think top ones, I would say, on my losers list. And so if you have a losers list, because I don't know if this is a thing, let me know what's on your losers list. And if you've never heard of it, what are some things that you would put on your losers list? Let me know in the comments. People probably don't be making it to the end of the video to know that I say put it in the comments, because people don't be in the comments. But one day people will be in the comments. Anywho, leave me a pencil or a checklist. Look, I be telling y'all to leave me emojis, and I don't even be knowing if these emojis exist. Let me tell y'all real quick about how Samsung got these emojis you can make of yourself, and they're terrible. Anyway, and I love Samsung, but that was horrendous. I made one earlier, and it was just terrible. Anyway, let me know what's on your losers list. I will not see you guys next week, but the following week I will be back with a new upload. So until then, see ya.